What's good, YouTubers and YouTubettes? This is JBsports back again with another one. Manny Pacquiao. He's looking to return in the summer of 2020. There's been a lot of speculation on who's going to be opposing him in the ring in his next fight. I'm hearing that Shawn Porter's been lined up for the fight with Manny Pacquiao. At first it was at first it was Mikey Garcia. He was the front runner for the fight. But as we know, a couple of days ago, he signed a deal with the Zone. He's gonna his first fight. He's gonna make $7 million to fight Jesse Vargas on February 29th, and Eddie Hearn has an option on his next fight. So it won't be it won't be Mikey Garcia. I'm sorry, it won't be Mikey Garcia. And Danny Garcia has a fight lined up with Ivan Reddick on January 25th. That's a WBC eliminator, and that fight, the winner will be lined up to fight Errol Spence in the summer of 2020. Which might end up pushing Pacquiao fight up a little earlier in the summer, maybe late spring. But Manny Pacquiao's next fight again is looking like it's going to be Shawn Showtime Porter. Now, when it was first brought up for potential opponents for Manny Pacquiao, it was three names that were brought up. It was Mikey Garcia, Danny Garcia, and Shawn Porter. But Mikey Garcia was the front runner for the fight. But Freddie Roach, not too long ago, came out and said that, hey, Mikey Garcia got to get a win on his belt. He can't get the Manny Pacquiao fight coming off a loss against Errol Spence, a lopsided loss where he got dominated pretty much every round by Errol Spence. So he would have to get a fight against a credible opponent, get that win, and then he would be in line for a Manny Pacquiao fight. But Mikey Garcia obviously got word that Manny Pacquiao wasn't going to fight him next. So he signed a deal with Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn had been pursuing him for about a year and a half, and Eddie Hearn finally got his man. So Mikey is looking to fight, again, Jesse Vargas on February 29th. And they have an option on this next fight, and Eddie Hearn was going to aggressively pursue Mikey Garcia-Manny Pacquiao fight after the Garcia-Vargas fight. Now, PBC and Manny Pacquiao have one more fight lined up with each other. And after that, Manny Pacquiao will be able to free agent. He'll be able to negotiate his next fight with any network, and he could go to the highest bidder. But from what I'm hearing, Manny Pacquiao is very happy at PBC. His wife, Jinky, is very happy at PBC. He said this is the best time of Manny Pacquiao's career. He's as happy as he's been in the ring and outside the ring as far as the business goes outside of the ring, and they're very happy. So that's what I heard from his wife, Jinky. So it's going to take a lot for somebody to pry him away from the PBC. You know, I think he's going to continue, in my opinion, to work on a fight-by-fight deal with the PBC. And that's what's going to happen. That's what I'm hearing, man. Manny Pacquiao, Shawn Showtime Porter is the likely fight next. And they're looking to stage that fight in the summer. But if the Errol Spence, Danny Garcia fight that's being lined up in the summer might push the Pacquiao fight early in the summer, either early in the summer or maybe late spring. That's what I'm hearing. Now, the big loser in this whole situation, I hate to say it, I'm a big fan of his, is Bud Crawford. Because you had heard a lot of speculation about a Crawford or Porter fight next. That would have been a big fight, as Errol Spence is not active right now. He's going through rehabbing that horrific car accident that he was involved in, and he's trying to work his way back. But what I'm hearing is Errol Spence as far as Errol Spence goes, he's not going to take a tune-up or nothing like that. He's going to fight Danny Garcia if he prevails against Ivan Reddick. He's going to fight the winner. Now, if Reddick wins, then he'll have to fight him. Either way it goes, he's going to get the winner of that. In the Danny Garcia fight, they're going to put that definitely on Fox pay-per-view. And I believe strongly that even if Ivan Reddick wins, they're going to put that fight on Fox pay-per-view, because Errol Spence is he's a pay-per-view star now. Once you go to pay-per-view, you don't want to take a step backwards and start fighting on free TV. You want to stay on that pay-per-view level, and that's what they're looking to do with Errol Spence, because both of his pay-per-view fight did real good numbers. The fight with Mikey Garcia and the fight with Shawn Porter did good numbers. So his next fight, whoever it is going to be on pay-per-view. Whoever it is, and whether it be Danny Garcia or Ivan Reddick. Now, the big loser in this situation is Terrence Bud Crawford, a great fighter, going to Hall of Fame with his Creole wit, but he really don't have nobody to fight. Porter's gonna be out the picture. Danny Garcia's fighting Reddick, and if he wins that, he's gonna get lined up to fight Errol in the summer. So all the top heavyweights are pretty much out the picture. You can say, well, Udonis Ugas, well, he's going to fight a mandatory against Besputin for the WBA regular. Lipinets, he's got a fight lined up. I think he could be on the Wilder Fury 2 undercard. So he's got a fight pretty much lined up. So it's gonna be tough for Terrence Bud Crawford to get a major fight. Now, what I think is gonna happen is the three names that Bob Arum mentioned, a couple of weeks ago was for Terrence Crawford was I think it was Jose Ramirez, Josh Taylor, and Regis Prograis. Jose Ramirez just signed a new deal with ESPN. He's got a fight lined up with Victor Postal, and then he's going to fight Jack Cottrell after that, and then they hope to do a unification with Josh Taylor. So he's not going to be running the fight Terrence Crawford anytime soon. Then you got Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor is not aligned with Top Rank. So he's there. I think Josh Taylor's got some other promotion company, and I think they're working along with Eddie Hearn. So they're looking to have a couple of fights in the UK, and they're looking to ultimately get the unification fight with Jose Ramirez. So they're not looking to move up anytime soon. So he's out the picture. Regis Prograis is a guy you're going to need to look at as far as a potential opponent for Terrence Crawford, but they're going to have to overpay. They're going to have to overpay Regis Prograis. And when you overpay a fighter like that, you're subject to lose money on that fight. But they're going to have to make a hard decision. They between a rock and a hard place as far as Terrence Crawford goes. You can't put him in there with another no-name like Igor Kovalauskas, because people are not gonna go for that. The fight with Igor Kovalauskas did decent numbers, but you can't come back after that fight with another nondescript opponent. You got to have a name. And Regis Prograis and Terrence Crawford do have a history. They've been going back and forth on Twitter. And you think the press conference is going to be pretty epic. I think he'll actually bring Terrence Crawford out of his shell, because Regis Prograis is a good trash talker. So that the press conference would be epic. Them going back and forth again on Twitter would be epic. That's a fight that they can sell. That'd be a fight they can sell. Now, they're going to have to overpay for Regis Prograis, because Regis Prograis is coming off a loss with Josh Taylor. He could easily be trying to take a fight or two to get his momentum going again, and then look to a big fight. But he possibly could take that fight because of the animosity and the going back and forth and the competitiveness of Regis Prograis. He could want to take that fight anyway, to take on that challenge, because he said he feels he can beat Terrence Crawford. He feels he's got the skills and to beat Terrence Crawford. And Terrence Crawford did get touched up in that third round with the right hand by Igor Kovalauskas. Maybe Regis Prograis looks at the fight and say, hey, if I land my right hand, I can get him up out of there. So that could be a fight that Top Rank will be looking to make, and they were going to have to overpay for Regis Prograis. They offered Danny Garcia $5 million. It's going to take at least $4 million probably to get Regis Prograis to take that fight. They offer him around $2-3 million. He might say, no, that's not enough money. Because he knows Terrence Crawford don't have a lot of options, so he could use that leverage against Top Rank, and he can probably ask for $5 million. But they probably gonna have to at least throw $4 million at Regis Prograis for that fight to possibly take place. So that's what I'm hearing now, man. That's what I'm hearing. Again, Manny Pacquiao versus Shawn Porter is the likely fight next, and they're looking to have that fight in the summer of 2020. And another thing, Danny Garcia and Ivan Reddick winner is being lined up to fight Errol Spence in the summer, so that could possibly push up the Manny Pacquiao's next fight. Maybe push it up to early summer or late spring. So that's what I'm hearing, man. That's the news what I'm hearing, man. We'll see what happens, man, but we'll see what transpires, man. But that's some boxing news, some breaking boxing news that I've come across, and I'm relaying that to you guys. This is JB Sports, the man, the myth, the legend. I holla.